G'day, welcome to Big V TV. We're catching up with Waverley Falcon, WNBL superstar Tegan Cunningham. You're up with that introduction?
Yeah, it's a bit too full on, I think.
Sorry about that.
No.
We're just here with Tegs. Yeah.
It's better.
Look, thanks for coming on. You guys have started the season pretty well. You've been pretty happy with the start for the Falcons.
No, definitely. I think we've only lost the first game, which we did. Obviously, they had biz for the one practice before, so I think that's okay. But no, we're playing well. Won 7 games straight now, so hopefully we can keep that rolling.
Well, it's an interesting mix of players down at Waverley. You were almost a coach on the court. You and Bridget this season with the young group you got. How has that been for you? It's probably a bit different than what you normally do.
It is, but it's really, really enjoyable having a different role with this team. They are quite young, so they do listen to me in biz quite a lot, which is really nice. It's a nice feeling going to practice knowing that you can voice your opinion and most of them listen and adapt to what we're saying. And it's really enjoyable. I think me and Biz have taken the leadership, taken that to another level and really tried to make the girls work, and really hard just to see that that a lot can be achieved with this team, because they are a talented bunch. They just need to believe in themselves, and
goes a long way.
It does.
We'll take it a few years back to where it all started. Where did you and basketball first meet?
God, that was a long time ago.
I know. It's not something you really think about, but what do you think?
Obviously Caitlin playing.
And how many years older is she?
She's 2
years older.
Yeah, so she started in, I don't even know what year, but when she was probably 10 or 8, so probably had a ball in my hands just after 6, maybe 6, 8, but didn't start playing until under 10s, I'm pretty sure.
Where was that?
I would have been in primary school, so St. Martin's or Tuias, which is but then Bulleen was my first real club.
Right, okay.
Caitlin started at Diamond Valley actually, and then so then she went across to Bulleen, and then we all started playing with Bulleen. So I started from a junior up.
Sure.
Yeah, a long time ago.
You also went to everyone does their numbers at juniors, at junior level. Then you went to college. You went to Oklahoma State. Tell us a bit about college experience for athletes. Not everyone gets the opportunity to do that. How do you think it shaped your basketball, but also you as a person having to all of a sudden rely on yourself and do things off your own bat? Yeah,
I had a really good experience. I loved it. Like a lot of people you hear go over there and they may not enjoy it, but for me, I really adapted to the style over there, and I loved every minute of it. I obviously went to junior college first, so 2 years at Seward County. So that kind of was a little bit of a stepping stone in just figuring out how the American system works and what's expected, and so obviously a level lower. And then I got OSU offered me after that, so that was obviously a Division 1 school, pretty big school, so that was hard. The transition from junior college to a big school was quite difficult.
What was difficult about it?
Well, I went from a small town where everyone knew me to like a big town, well not big, but a big school where I was just another fish in the sea. Having to adjust and get to know people again, which is always difficult at a new school. But I had a good support group. Like the coaches at OSU were really wonderful, and I guess it's one of those things you get what you want out of it. So I'm pretty friendly, so I feel like putting myself out there and willing to get to know people and all that paid off in the end. Sure.
It's easy just to go into your shell and just
and like people just but you have to be willing to sort of be uncomfortable at times to really experience the full experience of college.
Sure, great. Obviously you've been to a few NBL clubs, but most recently you were with Logan Thunder.
Yes.
Bit of a sad time. Obviously, you were one of the lobbyists to help get them that extra season for last off season. What happens now for you? Obviously they've folded, so
So we didn't really know what was going to happen with the club. We knew they were going to struggle to make it on the court. We all thought we would make it, but obviously things didn't turn out. So for me, I've actually just signed with Dandenong for 2 years.
Right. Congratulations.
Thank you. So I'll be back in Melbourne for 2 years.
It's good to be home.
Yeah, it is. It's nice. We should have a really good team and hopefully look to win hopefully look to win the championship, but it's good to have it over and done with and know where I'll be for the next 2 years rather than keep swapping around. So I really have respect for Mark and Andy, the coaches, so it's really good to always be welcome back, especially after having 2 years there already.
Well, and do you think, is it, I don't know how common it is, I'm not sure how contracts sort of work, 2-year deal, is that, commonplace, or is it sort of year to year?
Most people go year to year.
Yeah.
I kind of, like I said, I just wanted to sort of lock it in rather than just keep changing and keep worrying about it. With the league itself, you never know what teams could fold any second, it seems like.
Yep.
So for me, I knew Dandenong's a good club, and I really loved playing there, the girls and the support group around Dandenong. So for me, it was a pretty easy decision to lock in 2 years.
Yeah. Well, on being back home and in Victoria and in Melbourne, so there's probably some relationship there with playing Big V this season, your decision to play Big V. Tell us a bit about what's been good playing Big V for you personally.
Definitely the travel. I think just going from WNBL, Logan, there is a lot of travel, road trips and all that. So for me, being back in Melbourne and not really having to do the interstate thing has really been quite good.
You have to go to Hume City.
No, it's actually quite close to I live out in Viewbank. So
okay. That's all right then. That's fine.
The hardest one was where did we travel? Well, probably McKinnon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was one of the furthest. Anyways, so it's good to just sort of be in Melbourne and just to be home. And my body, I think, just having the time off to sort of not have so many double headers and all that. So I think that's important for me as I get older. And obviously WNBL is probably my main focus. So it's good just to have a different role, like I said, going to Waverley and the girls having a whole different perspective of what to expect on the court, and them actually looking up to me as a leader rather than me playing with Dandenong and looking up to the likes of Kathleen and all that.
Sure.
So it's been really enjoyable. And Waverley's a great club, and they've really looked after me, so it's really nice. Good.
There's probably a lot of names you don't know running around in the Big V, but so far, who's been your toughest opponent, do you think?
Oh, that's a tough one. I really can't even think right now.
On the spot, doesn't help.
I can't even think who we've played.
You got Ringwood. Have you played Ringwood? You haven't played Ringwood. You might find one there. Amber Heggie's pretty good.
This will be a tough game tomorrow.
Yeah.
Probably Funda.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because I played on her.
Yeah.
So
just a young kid.
Yeah, just a young kid.
She had 40 last week.
Yeah, I know. I heard that. Probably her. We haven't played Hume yet either, so there's two.
Yeah, Lindsay,
and McKinnon obviously have their
spread.
Yeah, so that was. But not really. No one.
You might find out tomorrow. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about Ringwood in the game. It's a massive doubleheader. Obviously, the men following you guys. They're playing Croydon, the reigning champs grand final rematch. But your game, I think, heading into the season, you two are touted as the favourites. What's the mindset going in? You sort of, I'm not going to say your favourites. I think I might have tipped you earlier in the week.
Really?
Sorry for that. I know nobody wants to be tipped.
No.
But what's the mindset heading in? How's training been this week?
Yeah, it's been good. It's been really good. It's obviously going to be a tough game. Yeah. Ringwood are a decent side. They've been together quite some time as well, so they're a very tight-knit group. For us, I think our coach spoke to us about our stat lineup's pretty similar. Mm-hmm. We both are a scoring team, so I think it's just going to come down to who wants it more and effort, and who gets on those loose balls and who boxes out and who executes, who sets screens and all that. Because both teams are very talented.
1%ers.
Yeah, it's just going to come down to that. And obviously, I'd like to say we're going to win. But,
it should.
But again, it's going to be a good game. I think that's what you play for as well. So I'm probably most excited about this game because I know it's going to be close and every moment's going to be crucial. So for me, those are the games you kind of want to play in. So it's going to be a good game. A little bit nervous actually. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah,
it's good.
Yeah, my brother's actually dating Amber Heggie.
Ooh.
So a bit of a
How's that go?
Nah, I don't know. We'll find out tomorrow, I guess.
All right, okay. Well, if that ever goes pear-shaped, we'll see the Waverley Ringwood game.
If we lose, she's not welcome at the house.
Yeah, that's right. Don't come back.
Don't go.
Well, we'll go. Well, that's a great segue into a few off-the-court questions. Now, everyone knows your sister Caitlin. She played Big V for the Tigers a few years ago. And obviously, played Nana Whiting. She was at the AAS.
Yep.
Now, you actually have another sister.
I do.
You have a twin sister.
I do. Everyone thinks Caitlin's my twin, but believe it or not, she's not.
Yeah, that's well, Erin. what's it like having to share a birthday with someone else every single year? It's not always just about you, it's your birthday, you know, how's that? Probably got over it.
Yeah, well, that's the thing in college, obviously, the difference. So I had a day to myself.
Fantastic.
No, but that was, I guess you get used to sharing it with someone. So in college it was weird having that day where she's already celebrated it and I'm in another country by myself and all that. But no, that's fine. Like, we've always had different friendship groups, so it's never been like awkward or partying with everyone. So no, it's kind of, you expect it now. Like, it's weird not to have her around. I know that sounds weird, but
not really. You're twins.
We came out together.
That's right. Who was first?
Aaron. 9 minutes. I know.
Oh, really? Hey, as you get older, you'll be happy that it's you can say you're the younger sister.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
Well, everyone thinks I'm older than Caitlin, which is weird. So get that on this camera. Caitlin's older than me.
Yeah, that's right. 2 years.
Yeah, 2 years.
2 years. Yeah, good. Another thing that's separate, obviously, makes you stand out, not only your game, obviously, but your ink.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot I had it.
You forgot you had it.
I'm used to it. I'm like, it's part of me.
When'd you get it done?
It's been like a built-up thing. So I think it's everywhere I've played basketball, I've sort of got something. So I started at college. That was more hidden, obviously, and then Rockhampton, I played QBL up there. Adelaide was my first WNBL, and that's where the sleeve started.
Right. Okay.
And then
did it just grow? Did the sleeve grow?
Yeah, it started off. Well, once I got the first one up on my shoulder, it was kind of like, I have to do this.
Yeah.
And I've always had, I like expressing myself.
Sure.
I just feel always my heart on my sleeve.
Yep.
Corny
things.
No, so I've just always had a way of expressing myself, and I do enjoy getting it. And I know it's weird, but the feeling is a different feeling from a tattoo. You can't really explain it. So
well, what is it? What do you got?
Oh, I've got too many. I don't want to explain.
I know. It's all right. And you got patience there.
Yeah, I've just got odd little things.
Yep, bits and pieces.
Yeah. I enjoy them. So
sure. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? I won't go 10 because it's a bit far off, but 5 years is not that far.
Well, hopefully I've signed another deal with Dandenong.
Yeah, that's right.
5 years, that's a...
You'll be...
Well, I'm hoping to go back to uni and finish my degree from college, so teaching. Primary teaching, primary school. So hopefully I can get that. So that's 5 years I've got to do that, so hopefully.
How close are you?
I've still got to get in, so I just enrolled. So in 5 years I could still be enrolling.
Yep.
No, just,
you could.
It could be that.
We'll revisit that.
That'd be so awkward. I'd like to be coaching, I think. I coach out at Rowville and I do enjoy that, but I still enjoy playing for the time being, so I'm still going to try and play as long as I can.
Yeah, milk it.
Yeah, definitely. So
you're a long time retired.
Yeah.
As they say.
Yep.
Well, look, thanks for coming on, Tegan. Pleasure as always, and look, best of luck for tomorrow night.
Thank you.
And the rest of the season.
Thanks, appreciate it.
Tegan Cunningham. See you next time.